Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Manifest Your Quest. This is Rashi. I'm a life coach, I'm a tarot reader, I'm an astrologer, and today I have such a wonderful, esteemed guest before me, Jyoti Upadhyay. This charming lady is an experienced educationist with 12 years of teaching experience. She's a counselor, she's an author, and she has been a transformation expert for so many years for kids, for parents, for adults who has been facing failures in their life, who have been stuck in their life, and she has been helping them through a program Bounce Back. Am I right, Jyoti?
Yes, Rashi, absolutely. And thank you so much for having me on your channel. I'm very excited to have this.
Today, firstly, I would like to ask you this question, Jyoti. What is it? How do you describe yourself in a quote or in a song? How do you describe yourself?
A very interesting question, Rashi. And I relate to this song a lot. This is one of my favorite songs. And
can you sing for us?
Sure. So the song goes like this, something like this. आ चल के तुझे मैं लेके चलूं एक ऐसे गगन के तले जहाँ गम भी न हो आंसू भी न हो बस प्यार ही प्यार पले एक ऐसे गगन के तले.
So what a beautiful voice you have, Jyoti. I must compliment on that.
Thank you so much. And if you listen to the words of the song, it's like that is the world I want to see. That is the world I am looking for. Yeah.
What beautiful thought you have. Truly amazing, dear. So today I want to ask you, firstly, what is it that has pulled you into this area of field that you are working in and putting your all, like you have written a book, you are a transformation expert. What is it that has actually made it so enriching for you?
So right from my childhood, I was a very reflective person and I was always into self-development and self-improvement phase. And so this actually guided me to find my niche, or this helped me to find my niche, that is like personality development and self-development. And during my teaching course, when I was teaching also, I have seen kids, I have seen parents who were not sure or were unstuck, who were stuck with their with what to do, how to do. They were not very clear about their purpose. And this also made me think about this is the area where I want to work. I want to help them unstuck themselves. I want to help them get clarity in their life. I want to help them understand what they are, who they are, and why they are here. So that was why I have selected this niche, Bounce Back. That is my program, Bounce Back from failures and setbacks, and lead yourself to an indomitable you. It's like to an ultimate you, to the better version of you. So that is what is my program.
Wonderful, truly amazing, dear. Truly amazing. So the next question that I want to ask is, tell me, how have you been able to manifest so much for yourself in all these years?
Manifesting for me is what you want in your life. What is that you want, that you crave in your life? Is it aligned with your values? Is it aligned to your outcomes? What is that outcome that you want to reach in your life? If that is clear, if that why you want to reach that, if that why is clear, then I think you can manifest anything in your life. And that's what I have been doing with my life. So I have been, I would say, lucky in some areas, and in some areas. So whatever I have craved for myself in my life, a good family, financial security, independence, and freedom to think on your own, and do what you want to do with your life. So that much of freedom, if you have that, so that's what I wanted. I didn't go for riches and money, that comes automatically. But for me, that freedom, that independence, that happiness is very, very important, and that I have been manifesting, or I have been manifesting in every area of my life. And the reason was, I was very, very clear what is my why I want it, what is the reason, what is that behind that, what is that I want to reach. So if that is clear, I think no one can get unstuck in their lives.
Very true, very true. The why. So that was quite interesting, Jyoti. And the next question that I want to ask is about transformation. You are a transformation expert, I know that. I would like to know about your own transformation first, and how did you thought about bringing about transformation for people around you, for the kids around you, and for all those who approach you? Since you have worked with more than 5,000 students, more than 1,000 teachers, you have conducted multiple thousands of workshops. So I would like to know, what is it that has transformed you, and what is it that you actually crave for in others? That transformation.
Before I take you through that, tell you little about myself, my life. It was not like this before. So I got married at a very early age, at the age of 21, and then I relocated from Delhi to Vizag. And from there, my journey was to take care of the family, to look after children, to take care of the family, and all these things. But in 2014, something happened. As I already told you, that I was a very reflective person. I was very much into self-development, working on myself. I wanted to improve, I wanted to learn. So that was the zeal behind my transformation. And 2014 led to a little, unpleasant situations, which made me stuck for some time. But being a very reflective person, being a very resilient person, I pulled myself very quickly and immediately took charge of myself. I would say I became the pilot of my life. I took charge of my life, though with little difficulty. I won't say it was a very superhuman effort, or I became a superwoman. But yeah, with my trial and error method, I worked on myself first, with whatever knowledge I had, with whatever I could Google, with whatever people I could meet and talk to them, and started working on myself. And when I started working on myself, I realized what were those limiting beliefs of mine which stopped me from moving forward. What were those values which were not aligned at all? That was the reason why that setback happened, why I failed in my profession, why I failed in my career. And that realization made me move forward, made me take steps for myself. I said, now this is the time when I am taking care of myself, I am taking charge of myself. And from there was no looking back. And it was every step. I came to Hyderabad for a job, and there I started working with. I wanted to work with children. That was very, very clear. I didn't want to work anywhere. I wanted to work with children. I worked with slum schools, the lower under-resourced schools, where the children were they didn't have their minimum learning levels. So I started from there, working on them. And then I realized that not just education is not going to help them. There is something else which is missing in the present education. And that was where I realized that I have to work on something else, on their mental and social and emotional development. So from there I have taken this thinking I will be working on their well-being. So if their well-being is improved, if their emotions are in charge, they can definitely take charge of themselves. And that is how I have worked with my transformation. And side by side, I started working on transformation of these children. And then I realized that teachers are also they are they don't have, they are very, very much restricted to academics, only studies, math, science, English, but nothing else. They themselves did not have this awareness, their personal development. So the company, the organization, the NGO which I joined, Learning Curve Foundation, that gave me a platform to work on, which I believe that that is important. So they were also working on social emotional development. I also wanted to work on social emotional development. So it's kind of like, I found my platform there. I
So you both
joined
are
them.
collaborating together, basically on the same idea. You were growing
Yes.
together, right?
Right.
That's
I
amazing.
had an idea. We were working on the idea. It was like I didn't have to reinvent. So I already had that passion with me. I wanted to work with teachers. I wanted to work with children, and they were already working with it. So why reinvent the wheel? I said, okay, I want to join your organization. I brought this program into my classroom, and then I saw the drastic improvement in my class. And then I said, yeah, this is what I want to do in my life. This is where I want to grow. This is where I will give my my entire life to this, and that was fixed. So from that I joined this, and after that it was it was the upward circle only. It was upward.
No looking
graph.
back for you.
No
Right?
looking back.
Oh, wonderful. Beautiful, beautiful journey, I must say. I must say. So, I would like to ask you next, what is it that you find most interesting about your work? What is it that is most interesting about it? That you look forward to every day?
So
Yeah.
looking that smile on these children's faces, looking that smile on these teachers' faces when I do the workshop with teachers, and when they say ki, we have never realized that we have to work on ourselves. That gives me great satisfaction. Ki, okay, I am the medium to give them that realization, because no one has come and told me, no one told me, ki, Jyoti, you have to work on yourself. Being a self, I would say self-reflective person, I keep on saying that I myself started working on. No one came and said, Jyoti, you have to work on yourself. Jyoti, you have to do this. But when I said I didn't have any guide, or I didn't have any coach who could guide me, who could coach me, who could help me with my personal transformation. So since I know what all hurdles or what all challenges you face in that phase. So when I have that expertise, or when I have that some little knowledge on that, why not I give that to these teachers, to these children? So that is where, and whenever I see that that smile on their faces and that satisfaction on their faces, that gives me immense joy, and that is what keeps me going all the more.
I can totally understand. I can totally understand. Now, I want to ask you, Jyoti, one more important question. What is it that has actually given you the clarity that this is the area, and yes, this is what I'm going to look for, and this is, yes, the day you decided, I am going to work for this field only?
It's a very tricky question, but yeah. So when I was, I wanted to help. I wanted to do something for the society. I want to give back to the society. And when I closed my eyes, I could only think of this particular key. This is the area. This youth, the adults, the adolescents, children. So that is my expertise area. The adolescents, children who are somewhere at a crux, they don't know what to do, they don't know how to do it, they have no one to share with, because as a when I was growing, I didn't have anyone. My parents were very traditional parents, and they say this is it, you have to do like this. So there was no one with whom I can go and talk to, I can share my feelings. So as an adolescent, there is very there are a lot of feelings, a lot of confusion going in your head, going in your body. Everything is all muddled up. And that was the time I said, when I have my children, I will be a friend to them. I will be always available for them to talk with me, to share their things with me, to share their problems with me. And as a parent of mother of 3 children, I think I have been that mother, I have been that parent where my children could come to me anytime and they can share anything with me. As an adolescence also, we didn't have any, it was a very smooth phase. They had their ups and downs, but they knew that I am there at their back to support them, to give them that support. So when I was working with my school children, again when I come back to the school, there also adolescents, 7th class children, they had so many issues. They had so many problems inside them, and they were like, they were all stuck, bottled up and in a box, and they didn't know whom to share. And when I went to that school, and when I was a very listening ear and understanding ear, they found that they have found their friend in me, and they were ready to share with me. And that gave me the idea that yeah, this working with young adults, working with their parents would actually give me that satisfaction, or help me guide them, take them through their journey, give them clarity in their journey, and train the parents also, train the parents also to help them with their journey. Because usually parents and children are no different entities, they are one. They have to work as work together so that things move smoothly forward. So that was where I said, this is my niche, nothing else. I am going to work with young adults, guide parents in bringing up these adults. So
a Tony Robbins quote comes to my mind here, that it is said that destiny is made in the moments of decision. So here you made the decision and see where you are today, right?
When I was talking to you, I got more clarity in my head. Yeah, this is it. I am right on the spot. This is what I want.
Beautiful. And the last question, I will not hold you for long. So the last question I want to ask you about your book. We have an esteemed author in you. So I want to ask you about your book. Please tell us more about it and what it is all about, and what made you to write that book.
So my book is called Metamorphosis to a New Beginning. It is again related to my transformation, my personal transformation journey, and what all I have learned in my transformation journey. I have put it in this book, where people, whoever reads it, they know how to find their identity, how to find their why, how to take those steps when they are stuck in their life. So all these things, step by step. It's like, so I have taken this. I was inspired by this metamorphosis. I have taken this by the life cycle of a butterfly. So if you see life cycle of a butterfly, it starts with a caterpillar and then emerges as a beautiful butterfly. And that is what is now, if I take my life into this, started as a caterpillar with nothing, then in between, totally got into a cocoon, dissolved myself into nothing, and then started building myself slowly and steadily, and then finally emerging out as a beautiful butterfly. So that is my book about, and here is the book. If you can get hold of it, it is Metamorphosis to a New Beginning.
That is wonderful. And the way you described it, it is simply amazing. Can't actually help being more impressed by you by each moment. Thank you so much, Jyoti. It was such a wonderful, it was truly wonderful knowing you, understanding your mission and your book, being an author. What a deep person you are. Such depth of knowledge, understanding, and your subject. And the subject and the point that you want to work for more people and to really bring a difference to humanity is truly commendable. Kudos to you.
Thank you, Rashi. Thank you so much for having me. And it was wonderful talking to you. I think I got much more clarity today after talking to you also. Whatever I want to do in my life, that is now crystal clear to me. And so there were some cobwebs, they got cleared off today. So thank you so much for your wonderful.
You're most welcome, dear. You're most welcome. And Thank you so much, everyone, for watching this show, this Manifest Your Quest channel. I'm going to come back again with a new episode with some more entertaining guest very soon. Thank you so much, Jyoti, and bye bye, guys.